The chat room pulsed, a digital heartbeat in the abyss. A constant stream of thoughts and ideas flowing through the ether. Bitcoin Bandit typed furiously, fingers a blur on the keyboard. Each keystroke a calculated move in the game of digital chess. Across the country, Hollywood Siren watched his words appear on her screen, each one a cryptic clue to the man behind the alias, a puzzle she was determined to solve. He spoke of shadowy algorithms and the allure of decentralized finance, painting a picture of a world where control was an illusion. She countered with tales of Hollywood's elite, their fortunes built on smoke and mirrors, now dabbling in the enigmatic world of cryptocurrency, seeking new ways to maintain their power. Intrigue crackled between them, a shared language of risk and reward, a dance of intellect and curiosity. Trust was a currency earned, not given in this digital realm, a fragile bond forged through shared secrets and mutual respect. But something about Bitcoin Bandit drew Hollywood Siren in, a resonance that transcended the pixels on her screen, a connection that felt almost tangible. He was a creature of New York City, all sharp angles and quick wit, navigating the concrete jungle with the ease of a lifelong resident. The city was his playground, a maze of skyscrapers and subways that he knew like the back of his hand. The city's energy thrummed through his veins, a symphony of sirens and ambition. Every honk, every shout, every hurried footstep was a note in the grand composition of his life. She was Hollywood royalty, or at least played the part with practiced ease. The cameras loved her, and she knew how to work them, flashing smiles that could light up the darkest room. Her days were spent under the California sun, a world of red carpets and carefully constructed narratives. Every appearance was a performance, every gesture meticulously planned. But beneath the surface, a hunger for something more gnawed at her. She longed for authenticity, for a life beyond the glitz and glamour. Their lives were worlds apart, separated by a continent and a chasm of experience. Yet they were both driven by an insatiable desire for success and recognition. Yet in the digital ether, they found common ground, a shared fascination with the mysteries of the blockchain and the promise of untold riches. It was a new frontier, a place where their ambitions could converge and create something extraordinary. A casual suggestion tossed into the digital void. "We should meet," Bitcoin Bandit typed, the words hanging in the silence that followed. Hollywood Siren hesitated, her finger hovering over the keyboard. Meeting in person was a risk, a leap of faith into the unknown. But the pull of the unknown was precisely what excited her. Days turned into weeks, their online conversations growing bolder, more personal. They shared secrets in the dead of night, their words weaving a tapestry of trust and anticipation. He sent her a string of encrypted numbers, a puzzle to solve. She responded with a coded message hidden within a seemingly innocuous tweet. Their game of cat and mouse had begun, a digital dance that heightened the stakes of their impending meeting. Each challenge met, each puzzle solved, fueled the flames of their connection. He was a phantom, his true identity shrouded in mystery. She was an enigma, her online persona a carefully crafted illusion. But in the whispers of the code, they found a raw honesty, a connection that transcended their carefully constructed facades. Section 5, Tickets and Time Zones. The air crackled with anticipation as they finalized their plans. 2 plane tickets, 1 destination, New York City, the city of dreams and endless possibilities. He would be her guide, she his muse, in a city that never sleeps, where every corner holds a new adventure. 3,000 miles stretched between them, each tick of the clock a countdown to their first encounter, a moment they had both been dreaming of. The digital divide narrowed with every passing hour, replaced by a palpable sense of excitement and trepidation as the moment of truth drew near. He pictured her arrival at JFK, the way she would navigate the throngs of people with a starlet's grace. She imagined his smile, the way his eyes would light up when he saw her standing there, a vision of beauty and hope, a figment of his digital fantasies made flesh, their long-awaited reunion finally a reality. Section 6, The City That Never Sleeps Awaits. The city throbbed around him, a symphony of noise and motion. He walked the familiar streets, his senses on high alert, searching for a face in the crowd, a flicker of recognition. She stepped off the plane and into the whirlwind of New York, the energy of the city washing over her like a tidal wave. This was his domain, she realized, a stark contrast to her sun-drenched Hollywood hills. Doubt crept in at the edges of her excitement. What if he wasn't who he claimed to be? What if this whole elaborate setup was nothing more than a cruel joke? Section 7, Rendezvous at the Plaza. He spotted her across the opulent lobby of the Plaza Hotel, her silhouette outlined against the glow of the grand chandelier. Time seemed to slow as he made his way towards her, their eyes meeting across the crowded room. She recognized the mischievous glint in his eyes from their countless video chats, the way his smile crinkled the corners of his mouth. This was him, Bitcoin Bandit in the flesh. And for a moment, she forgot how to breathe. "You found me," she breathed, her voice barely a whisper, above the din of the city. "I always do," he replied, his voice tinged with amusement. Section 8, Lingering Shadows. Their journey had just begun, a tale of 2 coasts colliding in the heart of Manhattan. But as they ventured out into the city that never sleeps, a sense of unease lingered in the air. Someone was watching them, their every move shadowed by unseen eyes. The question was, who? And what did they want with the enigmatic Bitcoin bandit and the alluring Hollywood siren? As they disappeared into the labyrinthine streets of New York, the city held its breath, waiting to see what fate had in store for these 2 souls, brought together by a shared secret in the digital ether.